Hi, Matt here from Two Dudes Review. Abby and I just got back from Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and wow, I don't even know what to say. It was amazing. Um, it had none of the problems of the prequels. It felt like Star Wars. That was the first thing Abby said when it was over. She just looked at me and said, "That was a Star Wars movie." It it felt so classic and old school, but it still used modern movie making techniques, but still felt like that late 70s early 80s vibe that the originals had. It's hard to explain exactly, you just have to see it, but they nailed it. JJ Abrams got it. The new characters, I they were just a joy to watch. I love these new kids. um, you always kind of wonder about that, getting brand new characters. Are you going to be emotionally invested in them? Yeah, absolutely. I felt these guys, Finn and Ray, the two new characters, along with Poe Dameron, uh, were instantly likable, instantly relatable, and identifiable in ways that you know Anakin and Queen Amidala and those that gang just weren't. The directing was amazing. The acting was fantastic. The characters. One of the problems with the prequels is that the characters never showed you how they felt. Right? They told you how they felt. Anakin, I feel sad. Padme, I feel angry. But they didn't really show it. They just told you. The new characters act like the old characters in that they show you how they feel. They emote. I you get so caught up in it. It was fantastic. Um, Comparisons to maybe the EU. I know a lot of people are upset. Oh, that they got rid of the EU canon, but this new storyline is so simple and back to basics for Star Wars. The original Star Wars movies really they didn't have complicated storylines. It was the Empire, you had the Rebellion, and it was really just more about, well, how do Luke, Han, and Leia react to these events going on around them. And whereas then the prequels, it was all about the taxation of trade routes, and the Senate is gonna send the army to the system to stop that. I don't know, and it just got bogged down in that. This Abrams wisely decided, or well, I don't know if it was J.J. Abrams exactly, it might have been Kathleen Kennedy or one of the other Disney people, decided, okay, these new movies, we're gonna bring it on back to how things were originally. You have the good guys, you have the bad guys, and caught in the middle are a handful of normal people, and it's about their journey as they react to the events around them and what it means to them. All the characters had a personal connection to the events, but they weren't bogged down by the events, if that makes any sense. I'm still reeling. My thoughts are still coalescing. So if this doesn't make any sense, I really apologize. Um, it was fantastic. There's a few moments that'll make you tear up. There's a lot of moments that'll make you laugh. Uh, there's a lot of moments it'll make you cheer. I mean, people in my theater, we were clapping, we were cheering. When yeah, okay, when the old characters, show. And no spoilers where, but when the old characters that are going to show up, everyone cheers. But also everyone clapped and cheered when the new characters did something cool or overly heroic. Everyone was clapping and cheering and getting into it. It was just amazingly well done. Yeah, I'm gonna see it probably a couple more times in the theater before before I can really have my proper thoughts to give you on it. But go see it. It was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Ron isn't going to get to see it until like Saturday, I think. So I have to be very careful what I say to him in the next few days. Like, yeah, but ooh, um, I don't even know. I mean, how do you put something like this into words? You know, it's Star Wars isn't just a movie. You know, it's an event. Star Wars was what got me after Star Trek. Star Wars is what got me into fandom. Um, Through my parents, really. My mom was a huge fan of, is still a fan of both Star Trek and Star Wars, and she's the one who showed me the movies as a kid. So I'm really looking forward. My parents are coming to visit for Christmas, and me and my mom are going to go see this movie again. Um, it made me feel like a kid again. It made me just feel like, I was part of that fandom community again, because we were all in there in the theater cheering and laughing together in a way that I don't think the prequels did. Not to keep connecting it to the prequels, but without giving away spoilers, I can only talk to you about how I felt about it, and I felt really, really good about it. So go see it. And tell us down in the comments what you thought of it. No spoilers. If you post a spoiler on this video, I will delete the comment. I guess. I mean, what else can we do? All right. You guys have a good night. Have fun watching the movie. Wow. I'm gonna go on Reddit and talk about spoilers to the other people who've seen it already.